Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you, I'm talking through this face tracker. Today I'm gonna show you how to track in Battlefield 2042 and in Battlefield 4, same thing, how to track your head movement and move around in a helicopter and a airplane. So check this out.
Back. Communications will be reestablished en route. Out.
Okay.
In front of us! Taking damage in the front.
Bravo sector is held by our troops.
So we got this face tracking right here. You see how it works? Is it tracks your face, and I'm using it as a mouse movement. You see this? So I'm moving left, and it's tracking my movement left. I'm moving right, and my tracking. And I have an extra button right here on my joystick that I mapped it to close it like this. See? And now I can move my mouse normally. Or I have it to turn it on, so the same button to turn it on. And then if you're off tracking, so see if I move a little bit left and it's off track and not tracking right, I hit it and then it goes into the middle, right? So even if I move my head like this, it will think I'm in the middle. If I move my head here, see, so you have you know, you can center it and then you turn it off. And this is done with 3 different programs. I had to figure out this for a whole week, guys. It took me like a whole good day, but I was thinking about it, how to do it. So we got 3 programs. Check this out. We have face track. You gotta set it up as you see my settings right here. Face app. You have EMA filter. Let's put a stop to that. If I put a stop, it's gonna turn off my camera. But you see settings for this. This is my settings. You're gonna have to play around with it. But the most important thing is mouse look. See, you do your mouse look. That's how slow you move your head. This is my settings again. You can maybe copy me. And short keys. Short keys are very important because see, on a joysticks Xbox controller, we pick Xbox controller. We have button 2 and button 1. That's button 2 is for center. Button 1 is for starting and stopping. You know, so starting and stopping. Let's see. I'm gonna start it so you can see me. So see, right here, it started and it's moving, and now I press a button on my joystick and it stopped. So that's one of the programs. Second of the programs is 360. We have a 360 here, and this, what it does, because Battlefield originally doesn't support HOTAS, right? You have to mimic your HOTAS to a 360 controller. So what I did, and this is the most important, but I have a video on how to set up Xbox 360 controller, HOTAS to Xbox 360 controller to fly in the game. And you see, like, I'm moving my joystick right here. It's moving. I'm pressing a button on a joystick, and it's pressing the button on a joystick. Let's see. See, so I'm moving it like this, and I'm pressing this button. You see, pressing the button, or I'm pressing the trigger button. See, and it's corresponding. When you're setting this up, so after you watch my video how to set this up, how to set up the HOTAS to Xbox 360 controller to fly in Battlefield 2042, you have to map the HOTAS to the button. So you see how it says X button, right? I'm pressing D-pad. See, my trigger is set up to D-pad, not to one of the buttons like this, but to D-pad, because you have to set up like I have a push button right here. I set it up as a button, not D-pad, not nothing, but as a button, because when you go to shortcuts, when you go to face track, you have to set up as a button. It only read button. It does not read different things, you know, like you know, joystick things. It only reads button presses. So that's why you have to do, you can put your trigger when you're doing the mapping, put your trigger. I put my trigger, as you see, is a deep button now, because in the game it doesn't care what button you're using to fire. but the face track cares what button you use for turning it on and looking around. So this is my settings. Check this out. After you map everything in 360, again, watch my video. I have a video. After you map everything in 360, you have to pick like, see, I have a button up, button 20. So button 20, and then I have, what is this button? This is button B to turn it on. So button 10, you see, and button 9. So look, I'm gonna turn it on. I'll check this out. See, I press, see, and then I press it again. B to center it. You see that? B to center it, and then to turn it off. A to turn it on. You see that? And it's being, so I'm pressing the A button, and it's turning from the 360 controller, and it's turning on my tracking, right? And this is we have to do in the background. So we close this up, and we go into Battlefield. Let's go to the settings. The settings to get your head tracking on. Let's see. I'm gonna redeploy. So the settings to use your tracking is, first you have to go to mouse and keyboard, edit settings, and you go to movement. And you see how you have mouse movement, right? Because remember, we're using face tracking to move as a mouse, right? So any mouse movement to go left, to go right, you know, back, forward, you delete this, right? You all delete this. You see how I deleted everything? You delete all of them besides the look up, look down, look left or right. That's all you do. That's all you do on your mouse, right? And same thing on a helicopter. Same thing, movement. All I have is look up, look down, blah blah. These ones I need to still delete, but I'm not using as a mouse movement. As a keyboard settings, not mouse. So mouse, you only do your mouse. You only do your mouse as right here. Like look up, look down, right? And then check this out. To look view rear camera, it's a button on a mouse. So we're not touching that. How to activate it through the controller as you do this. You go to back. Let's go back, and we go to controller, right? We go to edit settings on a controller. We go to pilot, and now we go movement, and we say view rear camera, and we press a button on the joystick that we want that to activate. So once you activate that button, once you press the button on the controller, right, the camera now activates. I mean, not the camera, it activates the look up. And now you press another button to turn on the face tracking software. So check this out. Okay. We're gonna redeploy. Check this out. We're gonna choose this helicopter. Okay, watch. So you go inside, and now you press this button. It's gonna activate my face tracking, right? And now watch. I look left. I'm pressing the button on the joystick to look around, right? Soon as I let go of the button, it doesn't do nothing, right? So check this out. I'm pressing the button. There's a one button to activate. Remember, to activate the face tracking, and another button to activate to look around. You see that? And we have another guy here. Look at that. That's cool, huh? When you're running around playing gaming, right? You turn that off, the face tracking. You turn it off because you're gonna move your head and your gun is gonna move, right? And then it's not gonna be accurate. Although you can. Check this out. So I'm gonna turn it on. Maybe you can try, and I would move my head a little bit. Let's go. Oh. So look, check this out. I'm looking left, and it's looking left. Well, I mean, you can use face tracking too. Ooh, okay, yeah. Well, that's not that accurate, you know. So we turned it off, and we use it only to look around. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, how you do it. I'm sorry I couldn't show you my face, but I'm using it for tracking. So again, very simple. You have to use 3 programs. You use 360 controller, right? To map your HOTAS, to map your, I'm using Cytec X52 Pro. So you use Cytec X52 Pro to map your to 360, right? Then you use Hid Hide hid hide. I know on the video, if you guys watch my video how to do it, on the video I use this right here. When I go to devices, there's a hid guardian. You see this hid guardian? I uninstalled it because hid guardian doesn't work for everybody, so I use another program to hide my. You see how I have one controller only showing right here, right? When I click on this and I say hope unhide it, right? When I go again, check this out. When I go again, see I have, oh damn it. See, when I go again, I have already a HOTA showing, right? X52. So we don't want a X52 and Xbox 360 controller to show at the same time. So we leave that alone, right? When we first launch it, we launch this with Xbox 62. When we first launch 360, we do not use hid hide, right? We map all the things what we need, like I said, the buttons, right? We map all the buttons. Then we use hide, right? So your game only sees the Xbox 360 controller. Then once you do that, you go to hotkeys, and remember you have to use the Xbox 360 controller button layout to click on. See, I'm using 360 and button 2 and button 1. And how you check which button it is, you click on this and you click on this, and you see my button I'm pressing is button 1, and see I'm pressing button 2. So watch, I'm gonna turn it on and it's gonna activate my face. Come on, you gotta play around with it a little bit. See, activated my face. So that's how you do it. And there's none to it, just follow the instruction, and it's pretty cool because you're flying around, you're looking around, you want to look around, you know. And hopefully, I mean, this helps you. So yeah, like and subscribe.